Do you believe that you have a free will to choose? The Oxford Dictionary defines free will as the power to act without any constraint of necessity or fate. Over the millennia, philosophers, scientists, and theologians have had an ongoing argument about the existence of free will. Some philosophers and theologians believe in the existence of free will, while some scientists argue that free will is just an illusion. According to Scientific American Science Survey, 59% out of their 4,672 registered respondents from December 20 to January 14 agreed that they had a free will, while 41% disagreed. My curiosity, I also asked my friends and their professional friends if they believed that they had a free will. The results did not surprise me that most of them believed that they had a free will. And most of the reasons are, number one, God gives us the free will so that we can love Him and worship Him at our own will, instead of turning us into a worshipping robots. Number two, they said they can decide for themselves. It means they can create their own fate and destiny by the choices they made. In addition, a philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre once said, "Man is free to make his own choices, but he is condemned to be free." On the other hand, one of those who refused to believe that they had a free will said, "Our choices are always limited by situations." Well, sorry to burst your bubbles in free will, but Sam Harris ruined the idea of free will by explaining that science wills you to be a biochemical puppet. He said that people's thoughts, intentions emerge from background causes of which we are unaware and over which we exert no conscious control. Also, a determinist philosopher Baron de Holba said none of our actions are actually free. He believed that everything is the inevitable truth, or result rather, of what came before, including everything that we do. To sum it up, I believe that whether you reject the idea of free will or not, you're still accountable for the choices that you made, and your choices, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, will determine your life as a human being. However, I want to remind you all that there's one thing that you need to know. Whatever you choose, there's no escaping the mortal fate. Now what? Since scientists love to make things logical and there's no more room for free will, how about I'll just give you some 4 options on how you can handle their claim. First, you can reject your idea, though you have your own idea. We all have our own idea. In fact, if you think their idea is not right, despite the facts that they presented, then why not choose what you think is best? Second is, you can agree that there is no free will, but there is volition. Some scientists can reject the existence of free will, but not the existence of volition. What is volition? Volition is a choice that is influenced by factors and reasons, while free will is not. At least you still have the choice, right? Right, third, let us remember that a little fiction can spice up our daily life. Free will, in fact, is a perfect fiction to relieve our anguish despite the fact that we now know that we're just biochemical puppets. That is why we still choose to live with this solution. Last, and definitely not the least, can always be an optimistic nihilist. Wouldn't that be an oxymoron? Optimistic and nihilist? They don't just fit. But come on guys, nothing is impossible. The word said, I'm possible. In the midst of existential crisis and this meaningless life that we live, even though we already know that the end of our choices is that, at least this, right? We can still experience to live. There you have it, optimistic nihilist. That is why we must choose to surrender, to let go, but not by ending your life, because that is not even an option, but rather by accepting the fact that you cannot control everything in you and around you, and it's not totally your fault. However, you still have the responsibility with the control you have. Either you let it embrace you, or you let it consume you. Let us remember what Lao Tzu said. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. You will notice that the universe works in cycle, so instead of opposing it, why not we flow with it? Before I end this video, guys, I want to sing a song for you. C is for cheer up, G is for good things, small A for R, F for you not to frown. Okay, I apologize for the terrible voice, but I want to remind you guys that we're just like Sisyphus. We suffer each day by pushing this heavy rock up to the top of the mountain, but before the rock could even reach the top, it will roll down and we have to push it, and the cycle goes on and on and on. It may sound depressing, but philosopher Albert Camus said that one must imagine Sisyphus happy. Despite the meaningless of life or the absence of free will, we should always know that our choice is still there, and our choice will determine who we are and how well we will live. In the end, nothing really matters. We'll all die, and the sun will burst. Why not live life fullest? I'm going to end this long, tiring, and confusing discussion with a quote from Patricia Churchland asking, "Am I free?" is really the wrong question. Instead, we should be asking, how much control do I have? And the more control we have, the more responsibility we also have.